Hello and welcome to Create the Flow. I'm Monica Freeman, host and founder of Monica Freeman Studios and Unhealed. I am here to guide you in aligning with your soul's purpose, trusting your inner voice, and building a life that you truly love. You were born with a purpose, and your intuition already knows the way. Hello, my love. Welcome to the show. Today's topic is all about mind-body wellness. I have a lot of clients who are with me because they want help with their wellness, and then I have other clients who are here with me because they want help with their mindset. And what I really want you to take away from this episode is you cannot have wholeness without the mind-body. The whole mind-body wellness, and if you want to go a step further, really it is mind-body-soul. So for anybody who's listening to this, I want you to know that wherever you are in your life right now, you can have the dream body, you can have healing and wholeness, you can have the right mindset, and you can be connected to your life's purpose. All of these things are possible for you. It's not some thing that's on your timeline that's not tangible, that's not accessible. I think we lose sight of how far we've come because we try to measure ourselves up to other people and we compare where they are, what their accolades are, with where we are. And the beautiful thing about our unique soul is it has its own path. Our pathway will never resemble that of someone else's, and neither will our wellness or our mindset. So when I'm working with my clients, I don't just work with their wellness and their mindset. I do the whole full body so that they have the entire pathway experience. Because in order for you to create a life that feels really good to you, it's about healing every part of you. And I don't mean healing in the context that you're broken or you need to be fixed. It's really about alignment and embodiment. A lot of times we don't know why we feel the way we do. Maybe you don't feel healthy, or you don't feel like you even recognize your body, or you just feel this out-of-body experience. And then for other people, they have mental illness, or they have anxiety or depression, or they're suffering with negative thoughts, or their mental stamina isn't there. And then there's a third group of people who really feel disassociated from their soul's purpose. They feel like they don't know their truly authentic self. And no matter where you are, all of that is part of life. It's part of this beautiful journey of finding yourself. I genuinely think the goal of life is to become so consciously aware that you are one with the divine. And I know anyone listening to this who's not extremely spiritual or doesn't believe in ancient wisdom maybe won't relate to that. But there is a higher power that created all of this beautiful abundance surrounding us, all of this humanity and all of the beautiful things. To me, my sole purpose is to align with that creator. But the only way I can do that is by healing my body from the inside out, healing my mind, and then connecting to my truest authenticity so I can feel the intuition from the creator so I can create and be a spokesperson for the creator and really live out my life. Assess where you're at right now. Be very discerning. What is not working in your life? Is it your wellness? Wellness is so important. We need to feel our best. If you do not feel your best, you are not going to think your best because our bodies need to feel whole. This is something I really work on with my clients because some people think, oh, I feel great. And I have a bio-psycho-social approach to everything because we are all energetically connected. Some days you maybe do feel great and other days you maybe don't. If you feel great all the time, then you are great on all three levels, mind, body, and soul. So today I want you to look inward and say, how do I feel in my body? Do I feel safe? Do I feel comfortable? Do I feel healthy? Do I recognize my body? Do I look the way I want to look? If anything feels off in any capacity, You can change that by making small tweaks. First, I would start with your nutrition. It is so important what we put in our body. We want to make sure that we are eating nutrient-dense food that gives us energy. Are you getting adequate sleep every night? Sleep is one of the things that really makes or breaks my day. I'm someone who needs quality sleep. Are you moving your body every day? Are you working out? Are you doing self-care? Self-care is really important, and not just from like a vanity metric. Whether that is dry brushing or using a gua sha or an infrared or a cold plunge, if you're getting massages, whatever you do to feel good about the way you look is important. There's no one size fits all, and there is nothing wrong with your specific wellness routine that makes you feel good. As long as it's making you feel and look the way you want, that is the key. And when you feel that way, when you match that with your mindset, because you can look phenomenal on the outside, you can be as healthy and radiant and beautiful and attractive, but if you don't feel good on the inside, you will become an energetic match for that lower vibration, which means you're never going to actually mentally feel good and you're never going to reach your soul's purpose because you're not a match for that. So when we are healing our minds, we really have to go internally and get to the core of the beliefs that we believe about ourselves. Do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you're lovable? Do you believe that you're attractive? Do you believe that you're smart? Do you believe that you can make money? Do you believe that you can attract your soulmate? The list goes on. We have to get to the core of these limiting beliefs. If something does not feel right, it doesn't matter how much you do on the external to attract the thing you want, you will actually unconsciously push the very thing that you want away when you get it because your body, your thermostat, so that nervous system, does not feel safe to hold it. Most of the time, we don't realize that our nervous system is dysregulated. We don't realize that we feel these emotions because they are repressed emotions that we have never actually dealt with. And the only way that they even become highlighted for us is when something triggers us or when we keep seeing a pattern happen over and over. So for instance, if you keep dating the same type of people, and it's not the type of person you want to meet, it's not who you envision your soulmate to be, but you keep meeting the same person, that is because there's a belief internally within you that tells you you are not worthy of the thing that you want. So you settle for something else because that's what feels comfortable. That's what you know. So we really have to go internally and rewrite these limiting beliefs so that you can heal your mind. And when you do that, when you actually clear out those beliefs, you raise your energy and you become a frequency at this point. So everything in the world is energetically aligned, and it's energetically aligned with the similar frequency. So you become a match for that thing that you want. So if that is another person, a romantic relationship, or if that's a job, whatever that thing is, you actually become a match to receive that. And then you open up the vessel inside of you that makes you a magnet to the creator. What happens is you start to get these internal nudges, all of this intuition. A lot of people tell me that they feel blocked, that they don't have an intuition. We all have an intuition. But if your wellness from your mind and your body is not healed first, you're not going to feel your intuition because you have blocked it. So we have to clear both of those and heal those first so that we can unblock our pathway to reach our intuition and our soul's purpose. And when you do that, you start to receive things, not just people and material things and dream jobs and labels and stuff like that. None of that. You start to get messages from the universe about where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, how to do the next thing. It's this level of clarity that feels so aligned. I know when I finally tapped into this, it was this aha moment because I never had to pick up the phone and call a friend and ask for advice or get on ChatGPT and try to work through my problems. I knew internally because the answer was there. It has always been there, but I was finally able to hear it. I was finally able to tap into it. That level of clarity and discernment and peace is unmatched. Nothing compares to that. Peace is not something you can buy. No amount of love, money, success, or any other accolades can give you internal peace. Peace is something that you create inside of yourself. And you do that by healing your mind, body, and soul. So if this is something that you are interested in, I have a free guide that you can download right now from Mind Body Wellness. I've added it to the show notes. This is the first step in healing internally and really connecting yourself to your most authentic, highest self. I hope this inspired you that everything is possible for you, and small aligned actions and embodiment in your body, in your mind, and in your soul every day is what collectively is going to raise your consciousness. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I love you, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you'd like more information, you can follow along on Instagram at Create the Flow Podcast or find me personally at Monica Freeman. And if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a review and share it with a friend.